Hey y'all, I am back from Cancun. It was amazing, but I'll tell you more about that later. Today is the day before Thanksgiving, and there was a time in my life when I used to Black Friday shop, like camp out kind of with my friends and family, and it was kind of fun. It was almost like a game for me. And then I started witnessing like crazy stuff happening at stores, and I said that was enough. That's enough. I'm not going to do it anymore. So now I try to scope things out later right beforehand and then shop online on Black Friday because I just can't do the in-store thing anymore. But right now I'm at Joann's, and I'm very excited to see what their sale items are. I know that I have my extra 20% off coupon right now, which is so exciting, because it's even off clearance, and I love that clearance area. So we're going to go in. I'm going to see, there's like maybe 4 or 5 simplicity patterns I've been waiting to see if I can find. I'm going to go check on those, and then we're going to check out the clearance area for sure. I also want to get something. I'm going to make my husband and I robes for this Christmas, or just for this winter season, and so we're going to check that out. But get my projects together. We have family coming in. My parents are coming, and then my boys, I have 4 kids. 2 live out of state, and they're sadly not going to make it for Thanksgiving, but 2 of them are driving in from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I live in Austin, so they're fighting traffic right now trying to get here. So I'm going to go in and see what I can find and kind of get my projects all together, because everybody's leaving Friday, and then I'm going to kind of hibernate for the rest of the weekend. I think, since we've been out of town and then have family in town, I think I'll just hibernate and work on projects. So I'll let you know what I find. Hi y'all. Okay, so it was a successful run to Joann's, and like I said, we're back from Cancun. It was amazing. It was exactly what my soul needed. But then I was excited to try to hit up Joann's before Black Friday, because it's just not my jam to be there on that day. Of course, this is the mailer. Hopefully some of you got it. What was great was there was a 20% off coupon that worked even for clearance items, and they still have the remnants at 75% off, which is crazy, right? So I got some good deals today. Simplicity patterns were still $2.99, and I didn't have a ton on my list that I wanted to get. I looked at a few things and was like, I don't really need that right now. I've started noticing the more weight I lose, which I'm at like 32 pounds now, that I'm getting closer to like a break off edge in some of the patterns. So I'm like, I don't know which ones to get. But the 2 that I picked up were Simplicity 3008. I'm not gonna make some kind of huge coat, but I can see myself making something out of maybe heavier weight fleece or sweatshirt material, and lining it and kind of having a nice throw-on coat that you can have. It just doesn't get that cold in Austin. Now, January, February, I'll need it, but we're talking like 5-6 weeks max. So I may wait to work on this until Christmas break, because it really won't get that cold until then. So, you know. And then I picked up this Mimi G pattern, which I'm very excited about. Excuse me, goodness. It is kind of on the edge for me, sizing wise. So I may even have to wait a little bit to use this, but I love it. And I kind of like the ruffled bottom version. It's kind of cute, yeah. So it's this Mimi G, it's the 9463 by Simplicity. So those were each $2.99. So added those to my collection, and we'll do something fun with those eventually. I'm very excited about them. Okay, onto fabric, which is why I went. I know I have a fabric problem, but I just keep going. All right, so I keep buying some fleece remnants. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I like them. This is like 0.667 of a yard. I love sunflowers and daisies, anything yellow. So I got this, and I'm hoping to combine it with some other things I have. I'm wanting to make the Andy jacket. So even if I have to go back and find this and get like another half yard or something, I think it could look really cute with like the body out of this and then sleeves out of like a cream color, because I got another remnant that is the cream color, and I think it could look really good together. Yeah, Let me find, where's my receipt? I brought it in here. For that particular remnant, let's see if I can find it. Rainbow Cloudburst, that's not it. Well, anyway. Oh, here it is. It was 67 cents because of the 75% off. And like I said, it's almost 3/4 of a yard. And even if I have to go back and get one more yard of it, I will feel really happy about this jacket. I think I'll wear it a lot as I like the pattern. And then as she was cutting my fabric, like the remnants were really picked over today. I had been several times during the 75% off sale, and they were just so picked over today. So let me see if I can find this one, because this was a find. Oh, this one was $2, and it is 0.833 yards, so over 3/4 of a yard. And look how soft that is. It's like a cable net fleece. Love it. And I'll show you where I think I'm going to use this in a minute. I hope it's enough. If not, again, these are fabrics that they have. I could go back and get a little more to finish my project, I feel like. But to get it for $2 was such a deal. And this was kind of off to the side. They had started remnanting some other things. And I was like, is that for grabs? And she was like, it is. And I was like, I will take it. So $2. And this fabric is usually $19.99 a yard. So it was on sale and 75% off. So I got over 3/4 of a yard for $2. So that's always fantastic. I got some other remnants, but I've already kind of put them away. I've got a zipper and some elastic, you know, some of the things you need. Then I found this this rib net that I really liked. It's red. It's sturdy, but it's super soft. I bought 4 yards of it just to make sure I have enough of it. I want to make the Farrah top on Seamworks. It's like a really luscious red. That looks a little orangey on the camera. But this was a good deal. I ended up getting 4 yards for $21. And it's usually, gosh, $16.98 a yard, I think it said. So this is a good deal for $21 for 4 yards. So it's about a little over $4 a yard. Love it. I'm gonna make the Farrah top, like I said, for myself. I did find this one that was even cheaper. It was on one of those that's like last chance plus this plus that. So what was on the bolt was like 2 and not quite a half. So it's super soft too. I love it. It's really soft. I think it'll make a pretty top. I love stuff like this. Oh, it's so soft. This, what she ended up doing was, she did the 2 yards, and it's a little over a half actually that she did a remnant for me. So I ended up getting all of this, like 2.5 yards for $10, which I thought was a good deal. And I can make an amazing blouse, I think, out of this. I haven't picked out the right one yet, but I'm very excited about it. I think it's gonna be really pretty and comfy in the winter. So the next 2 big things that I picked up, I wanted to make robes for my husband and I. I don't have the pattern. Which one is it? Hang on, look on my computer. I have a catalog of all of my patterns, and let me see if I can identify. I think it is, I don't know. I'll get a number up there for you. But it's a pattern that has robes for men and women. They're just nice and cozy. And like I said, when it does get cold, it's nice to have a robe to wear around. But they have these fleeces on clearance. This was an Eddie Bauer. I thought it was really pretty. I've never sewn with plaid, so Lord have mercy on us. But at least it'll be something we just wear around the house. This is for my husband. I think he'll like it. I don't know about the oranges, but he'll like the browns and stuff, you know. I think it'll make it really pretty. And it's so soft. Like I said, it's the Eddie Bauer stuff, which is usually pretty expensive. Eddie Bauer Orange Brown Plaid. It says it was $17.98. Sale is 60% off. So that took $53.94 off. I got 5 yards of it. Made it $28.77 for 5 yards. So, I mean, that's a little over $5 a yard. And for something that's usually almost $20, that's pretty good. Okay. Then I'm going to make my robe out of this luscious yellow. This was also on the clearance. It's so nice. So soft. Love yellow, like I said. This one, also $28.77. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be nice and cozy. I thought about, if I have enough of this, doing a contrast on the collar with this. If it's too white, I'll have to like really compare it in some white. No, there's some true white in there. So it could look kind of cool as the contrast on the collar. And like I said, I need to go back and get just a little bit more to finish up the contrast on the collar. But it could be really cool, I think, like that. Those two together, nice and cozy for the winter. And, you know, making two robes, two really substantial robes like that. I think this was a good price for it. Because then, you know, they took 20% off of your clearance as well. So it just made it so nice. So get out there and get that. There's a second coupon that's also for the 20% off your total purchase. That is, starts on Thursday in store and online. So I probably won't be buying any more fabric, and my husband will probably lose his mind if I do. So I will buy more fabric after the beginning of the year probably. Like right now, my big thing is I want to make the robes. I want to make an Andy jacket from Seamwork, and I want to make the Farrah top from Seamwork for sure. And I have lots of other projects that I would like to work on. I was looking for hopefully some velvet on sale. There was a dress that I wanted to make for our Christmas party, but I didn't really find what I wanted, so I'll kind of wait on that and see what I want to wear to the Christmas party. But I just think there's so many luscious, wonderful things here. And like I said, I'm really tempted to go back and get maybe a little more of this when I get the pattern printed out and see how much I really need to finish cutting out the body in this. Because I do have a remnant that's this cream right here that could look really nice together. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm very excited about that because I think this could be a really easy to throw on. If you've seen the Andy jacket on Seamwork, it's just really easy to throw on. So, yeah, it was a fun day to go. It was kind of nice because I wasn't thinking about trying to get home from work or do anything else, and it was like I could just go and shop. My kids are on their way here. They're both driving from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and oh, it has taken them most of the day. The traffic is awful. And traffic is always awful in Austin, but they've hit traffic all along the way. Waco's your other stopping point where traffic is bad, and so they've hit traffic the whole way. So hopefully they're gonna be here soon because that'll make my mama heart happy. And I just hope everyone has an amazing Thanksgiving and hope you get some great deals on Black Friday and enjoy time with your families. Happy Thanksgiving.